Hey, thanks for watching DataVids. This is a short video on how to reset the root password for MySQL or MariaDB. It only applies if you're running the server on Windows. I apologize if you're in Linux, you want to watch something else. This will be really easy. You're going to need to schedule an outage for about 5 minutes. The server just has to be down for about 5 minutes. And let's get started. Oh, if you liked the video, please click that bell afterward and subscribe. I appreciate it. Have a good day. The first thing you want to do is to open up your Windows services. If you don't know how to do that, go ahead and hit start and just type services, and it should pop up with a little gear icon. If it doesn't, type services.msc and press return. I've already got it open. It's going to open to here. Now for resetting a password for MariaDB, you look for MariaDB. If it's for MySQL, then you're going to scroll down to MySQL. Oftentimes it'll have the version number. In my case here, it's MySQL 8. It says MySQL 80. You're going to right click on that service and you're going to click on stop. Mine's already stopped for MySQL. I'll go ahead and stop my MariaDB because in my case I'm resetting that, but it's going to be the same process for you regardless. So right click on the database and go ahead and hit stop. It shouldn't take longer than 30 seconds. The next thing you want to do is open Notepad. You can hit start and just type Notepad, press return. I'm sure you could find Notepad. You're going to type this statement in here. Alter space user space and then put your little tick marks and type root, another tick mark, @ tick mark, localhost, tick mark, space, identified by, space, tick marks, and inside those tick marks is going to be your new MySQL or your new MariaDB password. Finish it off with a semicolon. You're going to save this file somewhere that's easy to remember because you have to go in and delete it when we're finished with this task. You don't want to have a password sitting out there, okay? I'm saving mine as mysql-init.txt on my E drive. Next thing you want to do is open PowerShell or some kind of command prompt. You can just hit start, type PowerShell should come up. If you don't have PowerShell, Windows Terminal, if you don't have that, just type CMD. You can use that terminal, it's fine. All right, you're going to navigate to where the binary files are located for your MySQL or your MariaDB. If you don't know where they are located, if you're not the one that installed the database, you can go to your Windows service, right-click on it, go to Properties, and you'll see Path to Executable. It's the same thing for MySQL. I'll show you that now. Right-click Properties. So in my case, MySQL is in E drive, MySQL Server bin, and MariaDB in E drive, MariaDB bin. You can see the similarity, right? You're going to navigate to that path with your command prompt that you have open. So I'm going to go to E drive, change directory to MariaDB, change directory to the bin folder. And in this bin folder, I'm going to have MySQL D if I'm working on MySQL. But in my case, I'm doing MariaDB, so I've got MariaDBD, just like that. So go ahead and type the executable for the database that you have. It ends in D. And then we're going to add a special parameter to tell us to look at that text file and change the password. As you can see, with the terminal that I'm using, I need to put a / in front of it. All that means is saying the dot is the current directory. So it's saying, look at the folder that I'm already in. Within that folder, go to the executable MariaDBD. I'm going to put 2 dashes to use to specify the parameter init is going to be file E drive MySQL init. Just like that. I'll make this a little larger. That is the exact path of where I've stored the command to change the password. When I hit enter, it is actually starting the database. That is why we had to stop it with the Windows service. It's starting the database, and while it's starting up, it's loading that command to change the password. The password's now changed. However, the database is running, so you're going to want to go ahead and stop the database so that you can then connect to it or get it started with the service. If you right-click on your terminal in this taskbar down below, you can open another terminal. I'm going to open another terminal and I'm going to navigate to the same folder. The bin folder for MariaDB or MySQL, whichever you're using. Go to the bin folder. We're going to look for MySQL admin because we want to connect to the database that's running and tell it to properly stop. You don't have to go to Task Manager and shut it down. A lot of times that could cause fragmentation if there's queries being run, etc., etc. This should gracefully stop the database. So, MySQL, start hitting tab, you could see all the executables. There's MySQL admin. So now all you just have to do here is -u for user, and the user is going to be root, -p for password, and it'll just prompt you for that, and just tell it shut down. It's asking for your password. My password that I used in the notepad earlier was change me 1 2 3 exclamation points. Whatever you put in that init file. Now MySQL should be stopped. As you can see, I'm back in my Windows services. Click on your MySQL or your MariaDB service and go ahead and start it, and you're back in business. Hopefully this video is helpful. If there's other database or programming videos that you'd like me to put together for you, if it's something I know, I'll do it. Just leave it in the comments. Have a great day. DataVids out.